There we go. Does it say? Oh, yes, it says recording. Beautiful. Okay, we're done. Let's go. All right, so let us do some more of the same. Someone give me a key signature.
C.
No, that's the one I gave last week. He didn't like it.
That's too boring. Come on, we need something
And we
challenging.
don't have to worry about those sharps and flats.
How about C flat major?
How about F major?
Okay, you talked me into it. F major. All right.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little easier. Okay. So we're in F major.
It's got one flat.
Something's wrong here. It's just taking forever to do every little thing.
I know the feeling. Oh,
Okay.
one of wife reboots me all the time.
Can you hear the sounds when I click the notes? Does that come
No.
through? Good. Okay. Right. So who's the office on my screen? This one.
La
No.
la 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 la.
Good. Okay. Okay. There we go. La.
La, 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 la.
Not quite. So you're taking big steps. So every interval here, except the last one, is either a tone or a semitone, right? Yes, that's it. Do it again. Correct. Yeah, good. Okay, Rob. Sorry, it goes over the screen. La.
La, 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 la.
And the last note, which is over on the next line.
Oh, that's cheeky.
It is, isn't it? So start again. Your second note wasn't correct. The others were. La.
La, 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 la. Just to guess the last one, I'm having trouble going from one page to another.
Okay, so let's work on the last one to start with. So what's the fourth note? The last note on the first line?
G.
G, and then the next note?
A.
Okay, so what's the difference? What's the interval there between G and A?
One note.
One note. Is it a tone or a semitone?
Oh, a semitone.
Tone. So you could have a
Oh,
G
yeah,
sharp
okay.
in between
Yeah,
the two, or an A flat. Yeah. Okay, so you got a tone at the end. Okay, so let's start again. La.
La, 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 la. And we're going up. La.
Yeah, okay, so let's get the first interval right now. La.
Which is a third.
It is a third. So sing me a third above that.
La, La.
So you're already starting a tone higher than what I sang. La.
La, la.
So that's a lot more than a third. That's about a fifth.
Good.
La. So count it up. Sing up the notes in between.
La, la, la.
So your second note was correct that time.
La,
Sing,
la, la.
not quite. Again.
La, la, la.
So you're kind of almost there, but it's not quite on the right note. So let's just get the first two notes. Just sing me first note, second note only.
La, la.
It's more than a third, so you need less than that. So sing up the scale. La, 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 there's your third, la, la. So if you
Yeah,
can't quite
right.
get an interval, sing the scale, and that helps.
La, la, la.
Is that a scale?
Maybe I'm having trouble because I've got earplugs in. I'll get rid of those.
So sing me the scale starting on that note, la.
La, 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 la.
All good except the first one you missed. You did a bigger interval. Try again. La. Sorry, I've lost the note.
La. La, 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 la.
There it is.
La, la, la.
La, 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 la.
I
There's
was
your
trying to
scale.
sing what's written now, but la, 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 la.
Okay, good. There's a scale. So now let's just sing me the first three notes of the scale.
La, la, la.
Okay, so there's your first two notes. La, la, la. That's the first note.
La.
Okay, there's your first interval.
And then a fourth, is it?
And then a fourth. So you can sing that up as well. La, 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 la. So you can sing up the scale and find four notes.
La, da. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, la, la. Is that anywhere close to the first three notes written?
You getting there? So we've changed pitch again. La, la, la,
La,
la. Sorry, I can't sing that note very well, but you should be able to sing it a lot better than I can.
What's it called?
It's an A.
Oh, cool. Is that- La, la, la. La, la, la.
So you're kind of close, but you're not
Yeah.
quite on the notes. So it's la, la, la.
La, 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 la,
La,
la.
la, la. So your first interval is a third, your second interval is a fourth. So
Right.
the first interval is a small one, the next one's a big one.
La, la.
La, la.
La, la.
That's it.
La, la, la.
That's good. Do those three again.
La, 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 la. La, la, la.
Last note's not quite tuned.
La, la, la.
Still not quite tuned. You're not quite hearing the. So let's look at those three notes on their own. I forget about singing them. What's the first note?
A, was it?
A. Second note?
G.
No.
A, B, C.
C. Third note?
A, C, F.
A, C, F. What do those notes make?
It makes some sort of a chord, Peter.
They do, exactly. Which one?
F major.
Correct. So they're an F major chord, but we're ending on the F, so it's not starting. So if it was starting on the F, we da da da, but we're starting da da da.
Da da da.
Yeah. So as soon as you get the chord in your head, then it's easy. So that's something to look for when you're reading music. If you see chords happening in the melody line that you're singing, it makes it much easier to pitch. Okay, so try that again. Try the whole thing this time. Now you got those 3 notes because the other 2 are just tones.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
So you did 2 semitones that time for the last 2 notes.
And it's I'm looking at a flat on the bottom thing, which would trick me. It's not a flat. It's not a flat.
It's a natural, yeah. So do that again.
Da 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 da.
Still doing semitones.
And
Da 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 da. So we got 2 tones.
Da 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 da.
That's it. Now let's get the rhythm right.
Da 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 da.
That's it. Done. Okay,
You're
next.
getting there.
Phil. There we go.
Do you actually want to hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear you. La is your first note.
Ah. La 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 la.
That's it. Good. Paul.
Okay. While he's doing that, Rob, I had just as much trouble on this side of the mute as you did. It's
Simple, isn't it?
I just think Peter's being really kind to me that he didn't give me a 4th going down the scale. I'm scarred.
da,
Oh, sorry, Paul. First note is la.
la 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 la.
Very good.
Nearly. You missed one interval. So the second interval is what? What's the interval?
I thought it was one, just a tone.
It's an E to an F, but it's a semitone.
So it's an E to an E flat.
Yeah.
Which is not a tone, but a
Semitone.
semitone. Yeah. So that's you did a tone there. So
All
try
right.
it again with a semitone there, and then you'll be right.
La. Was that it? Sorry.
La.
La 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 la.
La la is correct. La la. What's the next interval?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Pete.
La la. Sing me the next interval.
La
La la la la.
la.
Yeah, nearly. Do it again.
La 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 la.
Not quite. Do it again. So you got your first interval from F to E is a tone. Your second interval, E to E flat, is a semitone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were telling me that first one was a semitone.
No, the first one's a tone. The second one's a semitone. Then the next interval, E flat to D, is what?
E flat to D would be a semitone.
Correct. So you got tone, semitone, semitone, and you're getting the last note right. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, try that again. La.
La 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 la.
So it's the E to E flat. You're singing a tone each time. It needs to be just a semitone. So it's a much smaller interval.
Yeah, I'm not used to that at all. Right.
That's okay. Try it again.
La 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 la
La la la la.
La la la.
Sorry, no, sorry, I just did it wrong then. I did 2 semitones. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Peter, isn't the F2 and E just a semitone as well?
Sorry, say that again.
The F to the E, that's a semitone as well, isn't it? So it's semitone, semitone.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Phil. Yes, thank you. They're all semitones, aren't they? F to E is a semitone. That's the 2 keys on a piano where the white notes touch. There's no black note in between. So we've got all semitones. La 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 la. Try it again, Paul.
La 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 la.
Now you're determined to put a tone in there. So this is what you're saying. La 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 la. But what we want is la 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, your turn. La. That's it. Try again. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go again.
La 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 la.
Correct. That's it. Okay.
A lot tinier increments.
Yes, that was quite hard, that one. Let's do some rhythm. So forget the notes for the minute. So just going to sing these on La to any note you want. You pitch it wherever you want.
La la la.
V, this one's yours.
La 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 la.
Okay, so what's our time signature?
4/4.
4/4. Okay, so before you start doing a rhythm, make sure you hear the time pulse in your head. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do it to your time and try that again.
La 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 la.
Okay, so you're doing la la la. The third note's long. Is it actually long?
You're right. It's not long.
That's
So
okay. Try it again.
la 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 la. Hard to make it short. La 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 la.
Yeah,
La
so
la la la.
the reason it's not working is because you don't have a pulse going in your head. So you're not feeling a one. You don't have to feel the numbers, but you need to feel a regular beat. Da, 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 da. Okay, so get the beat going in your head, or you can even put it in your hand if you want.
Yeah.
And then sing the notes again.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Getting there, that's closer.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Okay, you added a couple of notes. So let me do this one for you. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Try it yourself.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, that's it. Let's do another one.
Peter, I have a question about that before you move on.
Go ahead.
In bar 13, you've got 2 semiquavers, which of course is half a beat. So I wasn't expecting to see a crotchet there. I thought that would be written as a quaver tied to another quaver.
It would be if you were doing it properly, but I didn't even bother filling up the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, so yes, it could be. That would be the correct way to do it.
Okay.
Two semiquavers, by the way, are not half. Did you say half a beat?
I did.
You did, sorry. Quite correct. Okay, let's do something else.
So would you even see that? I mean, I know you filled up the bar, but would you even see it written like that? Because I thought that the notes would be written to fit the rhythm, so that it would still be written as. I know I know you've got the bar full now, but would you see it written like that, or would you see it as two semiquavers tied?
You could see it written like that. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's probably not the absolutely correct way to write it, but it definitely could be like that. Yeah. You see some weird things sometimes that if you were a professor of music, you would say that's not correct, but you still see it in the real world. So yeah, absolutely. So typically what you try to do when you're writing music is you try to group things on the beat.
Yes.
Okay, and so you could write this, say if I was to fill up that bar, so we're talking about bar 13, if I was to fill up that bar, let's say this was the music. Hang on, it didn't take that last one.
That doesn't look right with a semiquaver. There should be a quaver or two semiquavers.
Okay, so that's not an incorrect grouping for the music.
Let me add that up. So 2, half, 1.5, 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's full bar. Everything's correct there. It would probably be slightly more correct to do this.
Yes.
That would be slightly more correct, but in some ways it's harder to read.
Yes.
So you would definitely see it written the other way with a plain crotchet sometimes if that was a rhythm that somebody wanted you to sing. So it's not an incorrect rhythm. If you had a note going over the middle beat in this bar, then you would definitely want to use a tie. But when the note goes over the second beat, you kind of have a bit of leeway to do it either way. All right, let's have a look at this one. So this one is yours, Nigel.
No, you've made a mistake here, Peter, because you've got a dot in it, and you shouldn't have a dot in it when it's mine.
I'm very sorry for the mistake, but we'll leave it there and see what happens. Let's try it. Bar 14 and 15.
La la la. Oh God. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay, let's get the dot a bit right first, because I think once you get that right, the rest will happen. So what does the dot do?
It makes, so that's 3/4 of a beat now.
Correct. Okay, so if you start tapping, so you got 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2. So that's actually your rhythm.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for me.
That's all right. Try again.
La 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 la.
Okay, so think about the beats. I think the same thing's happening as you're not actually, you don't have a fixed beat happening in your head. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2. Can you hear me tapping on my desk, by the way? Does that come through?
No, but I'm tapping on my desk. Can you hear me tapping?
I can hear you tapping, yeah. Okay, so tap as well as you sing along with it.
La 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 la.
That's better. So let's slow it down. Let's do it La 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 la. That speed.
La 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 la.
Okay, that's all correct except that the dotted note didn't happen. You sang those two notes as even. Everything else was correct, but you were in time that time. So your beat and your singing were together. That's good. Try that again.
La 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 la. I think I missed lost count there.
You did, yeah. Do it once more.
La 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 la.
So you're getting out on that dotted note. So
Yes, I said it was a mistake.
let's just do dotted notes. So let's do the first three notes over and over. So it'll be la 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 la. Just do that for me.
La 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 la.
Yeah, okay, so now do the rhythm on the screen. Now that you've got that one.
You mean the rest, or was it not right?
Yeah, do the bars 14 and 15 now.
La 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 la.
That's it, correct. Do it once more.
You always ask for this. La 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 la.
You lost the dotted beat that time. Try once again.
La 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 la.
So remember the dotted beat is la 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 la.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay, let's leave it at that. Your dotted beat wasn't quite there, but it was close. Okay, Rob. Okay, ignore the notes. So they didn't all go on the same line. That's fine.
Right.
Take it fairly slow because you got some fast notes there.
La 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 la. Tongue twister. La 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 la. Yeah.
Okay, so again, there's no beat going through your head. So what we're all trying to do at the moment is we're just trying to sing notes, but without a pulse happening. So you've got to have a pulse going before you even think about singing.
If I was doing 1 and 2, how do I word the next two notes that are
1 and 2 and a 1. Oh, sorry, 1 and 2 and a 3. And a would be an easy way to do that one.
1 and 2 and
3, 3 and 1. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1. That's how you would.
Right.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
okay.
what words you put in there.
Yeah.
What matters is that you know how to do the rhythm.
The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th and 8th notes with the curly bits are what?
That's a good question. What are they?
Quavers.
Yeah, and what are these first two notes?
Crotchets.
They're quavers
No.
as well, but they happen to be adjacent to each other, so they're joined up by the software.
That's correct. So quavers can look totally different. So a quaver can look like, let me draw it for you. So this is a quaver. If you put in one, it's got a tail. If you put two together, then the tails it's called a beam. That's the line across the bottom.
Right.
Okay, and it's just to make reading them easier when they're grouped, so you can see they're all quavers, and you can beam lots of them together.
Right.
So you put 4 quavers together, then they're going to be beamed. But if you put a quaver and then something else, then it's not going to be beamed.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last note in this bar here, in bar 12, is exactly the same as the first note as far as the rhythm is concerned. In fact, the pitch as well now. The pitch and the rhythm, those two notes are exactly the same note. So they look different, and it's confusing sometimes until you realise that that and that are the same note. Okay. So let's break this bar down into 2 sections. So we've got the first 2 beats, which is the first 5 notes. So let's just get that part right. So can you sing me just those? So up to here. So finish on this
La
note.
la la la. Sorry. La 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 la.
Yes, but I get the feeling that there's no pulse going in your head when you started singing. So take a few seconds to get the pulse going before you even think about singing a note.
La 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 la.
Nearly.
La 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 la.
So you got a dotted rhythm going there. Da, da, da. There's no dots here. Okay, so we've got, if we set our pulse at la, la, sorry, let's go a bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
La 1. So la la. 1 and 2 and 1. 1 la. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1. No, 1 and 2.
And
Right. 1 and 2 and 1. 1 and 2 and la 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 la.
correct. Okay, now let's do the rhythm in the second half of the bar. So these 3 notes. So get a pulse going in your head again.
Yeah, I'll have to. Are they what? Well, they're the same as the.
So we've got 2 quavers. We already talked about that. What's the middle note? What sort of note is that?
Is it a crotchet?
It is a crotchet.
Right.
So we've got two notes worth half a beat and 1 whole beat in the middle.
Right. La la la.
Yeah, that's it. So now let's put those 2 together. So the whole bar, just bar 12. Sorry.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yes, good. Now let's do the whole thing with the final note.
La 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 la.
Yeah, pretty close. Not quite at the end. One more time.
La 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 la.
Yeah, good. Okay. I guess we should put Phil out of his misery. I think he's getting ready for the axe to fall.
I think you got your words mixed up. Put Phil in his misery.
Okay.
he was good last time, wasn't he? Breezed through it.
Yeah, I'll have to give him a really hard one this time. This'll sort him out.
Oh no!
Sorry, Phil.
You'll keep Robert.
Oh, dear.
Okay, Phil, there you go.
Oh, great. Okay. La 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 la.
Okay, you got a bit excited with the semiquavers.
No, it's so good.
They're fast, but not quite that fast. Have another go.
Okay. La 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 la.
Yes, that's it. One more time.
La 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 la.
The crotchets and the quavers were the same length that time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, try again.
La 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 la.
Have we got a rhythm going through our head, a pulse?
We did a
So-
little bit.
Okay, so it needs to be going all the time. So you're doing it this speed, or half that speed if you want crotchets. Da.
La 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 la.
Try again.
Okay. La 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 la.
That's good. So it was a bit faster, made it easier.
Yeah.
See, that wasn't too bad, was it? I was kind to you. It's all right. I'll take it out
You're
on
a
Paul.
sweetie.
I'll take it out on Paul. It's okay. He's sitting there looking very unsuspecting.
I believe it had tails and stripes and all sorts of rubbish on it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to have everything on this one. We're going to combine the whole thing and just make a complete brain explosion.
You were mistaken. Not expecting it, but not knowing.
Okay, there we go. Kind of, but not quite happening in the pulse. So make sure you get a pulse going in your head. Doesn't matter how fast or slow, just whatever works for you. Try again.
What I had. Do, 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 do.
That's pretty good. The very last quaver was really a semiquaver.
All right.
Try one. The first one was good. The first dotted crotchet quaver was good. The second one, you extended the crotchet and shortened the quaver. So we want both to be the same.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
So if I'd written this, hang on, this is what you sang.
Oh, so they need to be longer.
That's what you just sang. Do, 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 do. So you made the quaver really short and the crotchet got a little bit extra.
Okay.
So that's what's called double dotting. Yeah.
Yep.
So try it again. Just ignore what I just put in. Let me get rid of that.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, that's it. That's correct. Okay, do that again, but faster.
Do, 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 do.
Correct, yeah. Can you hear what Paul's doing there? Can you hear he's beating? He's tapping on a desk or something by the sound of things.
No, couldn't hear that.
Okay.
It's my pacemaker.
Ah, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so Paul was tapping on the desk, but he wasn't tapping crotchets. So you know we got 4 crotchets in a bar, and so but Paul was actually tapping the quavers. So he was doing do 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 do. And that really works well sometimes. When you've got longer rhythms, you subdivide them and you break them up.
I thought that the first note, the dotted crotchet, was worth 3.
Correct, it is.
1, and then 3, and then 1.
Correct. Yeah, so you did it right. And you were, so just what I want to point out to everyone is that you don't have to pulse in whatever the time signature says. So if you're going to
doing 8/8 effectively.
correct, yeah. So he was actually beating eight quaver beats to the bar, which is exactly the same as 4 crotchet beats to the bar. It doesn't make any difference. It just makes it easier for you to subdivide the notes. So if you've got something like this, it helps to beat in a quaver instead of in a crotchet. Other times it actually helps to go the other way. It just depends on what the rhythm is, but don't feel like you're bound to have a pulse in your head going at what the key signature says. You can double the pulse or halve the pulse to whatever makes it easier for you to work out what the rhythm needs to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're back to you, V. She's delighted, isn't she? Wow. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, so before we even start, let's think about what pulse is going to make it easier to do this one well.
Well, maybe the 8.
Yes, I would pick 8 for this one.
So it's do 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 do. I think I got it.
Okay, so you're kind of changing the pulse to fit whatever you happen to be doing at the time. So you've got to, the pulse has to keep going no matter what. So if you're going to make the pulse 8, so you got a quaver. So how many beats is a quaver going to get?
It's going to get 2 beats.
Is it?
But it's going to get 2 8s, right?
Are you going to give 2 beats to a quaver?
No, it's going to get 1, isn't it?
Correct.
Because
Yeah.
2 of them make 1 beat.
So the quaver is going to get 1 beat. The semi-quaver will
Get a
subdivide.
half a beat.
So there's going to be 2 semi-quavers per beat.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do is count me 5, 6, 7, 8, and then sing, but keep that pulse going.
5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da.
Okay, your quavers are all correct. The semi-quavers you did da-da, da-da, da-da. So you need to subdivide them equally.
Right.
So if your pulse is this, da, da, then your semi-quavers are going to be da, 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 da. They're going to be that speed. Okay, try again.
5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da.
So you're still da 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 da. So that's a dotted rhythm. So
Yeah.
they need to be even. So
Yeah.
remember again. So your pulse is this speed: 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. That's the speed of your semi-quavers.
Yeah.
Okay, try again.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. Close.
Getting better. That was less dotted, but still dotted. Okay, so do me 5, 6, 7, 8, and then do some semi-quavers. Just straight semi-quavers, nothing else.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, da 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 da.
Are they even?
No, they're not.
No. Try again.
5, 6, 7, 8, da 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 da.
Correct. That's it. Okay, let's do it once more. Just semiquavers, and then we'll try the rhythm again.
5, 6, 7, 8, da 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 da.
Good. Okay, now the rhythm as written.
Now I'm confused. Right, semiquavers. Okay.
So the quavers still get a whole beat for each one.
Da 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 da.
Yes, correct. Do it one more time.
5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da.
Okay, you lost it at the end. That's okay. Just remember that even though those two quavers are being together, that doesn't make them any faster.
Yeah.
So they're still just the same as every other quaver. Okay, Nigel.
Can I just add there, Peter, that when I was beating that out, I was beating it down, and then the semiquaver was on the up. So there was the beat. So it's da 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 da.
Yep.
And I was just using the up as the way of counting.
That's helpful. Yeah, good. Okay, Nigel.
Sorry, we're out of time.
Oh, we are too. Oh, what a shame. I had a doozy ready for you. Oh, you spoiled my evening now.
Hey, Peter,
Yeah.
when you get a moment, I just sent you a photo on WhatsApp. Can you share that photo readily to the rest of us, or is that difficult?
On WhatsApp, I can
Yeah.
share it with everyone but V because I don't think I have her details on WhatsApp.
Oh, what I mean was,
No,
can
he
you
means share it on the
share
screen.
screen it now?
Oh, I'll share the screen.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a bit appropriate, I thought.
Okay, hang on. I've got to stop share here. And then I share WhatsApp. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. There it is. Can you see that?
Nope.
Not, yeah,
Oh,
here.
now we can. Oh, very good.
Can you center it? We're not. Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
That's probably my fault, is it?
Hang on, I might be able to blow it up a bit.
Oh yeah, I've got it now.
It doesn't want to go all the way. There we go. That's about as good as
We
I
had
can
it
get
already.
It's a T-shirt I saw. I think we all need one.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? 6/4 is not a difficult time. 9/8 is not really a difficult time. 11/16 is a difficult time. I would.
It's a joke. Give me a break.
You want to put the line in underneath? Yes, but you can count on me.
Yeah.
Okay, all good. Any questions from tonight?
No, just can I stop practicing yet, Pete?
No, no, I'm sorry. All right. So let's leave it there for tonight. And Nigel's first next week. I'll save up that nasty one I had.
Oh, how kind.
And make it even better for you.
Oh, that's you.
So you can be all ready for it.
Terrific. Thanks again, Pete.
Okay. Thanks all.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you,
Thank
Peter.
you, Peter.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, Rob.